I hate Frasier Crane. As it happens, I absolutely love Frasier Crane. But this is the title of the fourth episode of the first season of Frasier. This was directed by David Lee, and this aired originally in October 1993. I was 1 year old. And this is a really brilliant episode. The majority of it, the title itself, comes from an article that was written by Derek Mann in the newspaper, who basically says he hates Frasier Crane. And Frasier Crane never want his ego to be bruised, goes off on one on KACL and basically tells Derek Mann, if you hate me, why don't you tell me exactly why? And things snowball and kind of spiral out of control. And I won't say any more than that for the moment, in case you haven't seen the episode. I do, of course, thoroughly recommend it. But I will discuss in a moment what happens and kind of how I feel about the climax of the episode. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it's a great look at Frasier's character and just how sensitive he actually is, because he pretends not to care, but deep down we know that he does. Some bits that I loved in this, okay, there will be spoilers from now, because I kind of can't discuss my highlights without giving away some of the comedy, but I really truly adored this. There was a very brief subplot in this as well, where Daphne is looking at the crime photos from an unsolved case that Martin is working on, and she seems to be able to see what we believe to be the murderer. And then somebody walks in through the front door, and I just love it. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Very well timed, of course. And another bit that I love, and this bit always makes me laugh, no matter how many times I've seen this episode, where Frasier, during when Martin's saying grace at the dinner table, Frasier yells at Eddie to stop staring, and Niles' response was, I was not staring, obviously thinking Frasier meant, why are you staring at Daphne? And just the delivery of that, the heightened anxiety in Niles' voice, I just loved it all. I just thought it was beautifully delivered, fantastically timed, and very effective. So I also have to say as well, the first rant that Frasier gives to Derek Mann, because there were a couple of them, there were quite a few of them, the first one is so beautifully written and expertly crafted. Obviously Kelsey Grammer's delivery is fabulous, but the diction there is just wonderful, and it's just so gorgeous to listen to that I really love that. And of course the main thing, of course, don't know why I said of course twice there, but the main thing is, I wish somebody had written this for me, because I'm not exactly doing an eloquent job of this. The main aspect of this, it's all leading up to the street fight. We know that Frasier Crane is not going to do a good job in this brawl, and I think Martin's involvement in this was pretty effective. I really enjoyed that. The lines about the clarinets, I loved. Definitely a really solid and very well written episode with brilliant comedic timing. I hate Frasier Crane is the biggest lie I've ever said, because I love Frasier Crane. I love this episode. It's beautifully written, very brilliant episode. I say that most of them, all of them, maybe all of them are also fabulously written. But that first rant to Derek Mann I thought was particularly incredible. Very well done. I hate Frasier Crane. Needless to say, brilliant episode.